Hi again, and welcome to Doing Life with Itzy on a Bitsy Budget. So, we're past Halloween and we're flying right into Thanksgiving and Christmas, the holiday season. Okay, so the holiday season can be very stressful for a lot of people. For us in particular, we had a big family, and I would find myself throwing these big events, which, I wanted to do. But I had to realize that it was putting a lot of stress on my family. I mean, I was down to the last minute screaming for everybody to help. It wasn't enjoyable. The kids were miserable. And I'm thinking, what am I even doing here? So after about, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 years, they may say 15, who knows, just not having it together, I had to come up with a way to get through these holidays and really enjoy them. And I actually did it. So I'm coming from you from a perspective of experience and living it myself. Maybe there's something I can tell you to kind of change your way. If I would have had someone talk to me about this and give me these kind of life coaching strategies, I would have been really, really happy. If I would have taken their advice, because sometimes we just think we've got our way and there's no other way. So maybe you could be open to listening to some of the things that I've gone through and where I've come and how easy the holidays are for me right now and enjoyable. I absolutely love the holidays. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with probably like a couple of videos, just because I don't want it to be too long. And one of them will be just kind of a list of organizational kind of things. And this video will kind of explain the holiday season and how I approach it to begin with. And then we'll go through specific details. All right, so right now, right after Halloween, this is the beginning of November, and I am starting already to plan my Thanksgiving dinner. Again, I've been thinking about Thanksgiving for about a month now and what I'm going to do. I'm already thinking about Christmas. Over the Christmas holidays, I'm going to have my son and his 2 kids here and his wife. They're military. They're coming here for a month. During that month's time, I'm going to have my other daughter here with her 2 children and husband. So that's 4 more people, and they'll be staying here for 1 or 2 weeks. I don't know exactly. They hadn't bought their tickets. So then I have another son, which will sure be here because he wants to see his brother. And so it just gets busier and busier for me. I can assure you that before they ever land into this country from Guam, I will have this house decorated and ready to enjoy them, because I really can't wait for them to get here. That in itself is telling you that my stress level is not too high. I'm not stressing about next month because I know how to plan it, and that's what I want to try to encourage you to do ahead of time. Whether you're a working mother, whether or father, whether you are, you've got free stay-at-home time, whatever your schedule is, you can make this work. I've done it all those different ways. And so I'm really excited to try to help you, and really excited to tell you about the things that I learned over the years. All right, so we'll come back with our first session about the list and preparing. But the first thing I want you to do before you even start preparing with your list is to figure out who you're going to invite. Well, I guess you're going to make a list of those. And let me talk about lists for a second. Your list can be anyway. I am old school. I am going to have a pad of paper and 1,000 lists that are organized to the minute, so that I can sleep at night. Because what my stress factor is I'm up at 4 a.m. if I've got things I think I'm forgetting. It's a natural thing for me. I'm wired that way. And so I developed a strategy, which are these lists. If I have my list done, and I know what I'm doing every day, week, or whatever, I'm fine, in addition to my normal activities. So for me, this is what saved me, are the lists. Now, some of you are going to make your list in a spreadsheet or in the notes in your phone. I'm a paper person. However you choose to do it, it's going to work. So you don't have to do it exactly like I do. Whatever form of method of invitations you want to send out, whether they be paper or calling, texting, or even sending out a invite through the computer, that's up to you. The fact is go ahead and do it now. So you're starting November 1st, you've decided you're going to host a holiday. Go ahead and let everybody know, hey, I'm hosting this year, and it's going to be at whatever time that you choose to be. I find as far as the time, late in the afternoon always works best. I have my Christmas celebrations at 5 o'clock. The earliest would be 4 o'clock. I learned through having noon dinners or parties that doesn't work. You can't get up. You can't cook everything. Plan your event for later on in the day. Even if it's after 2 o'clock, it's going to make a huge difference on what you can do that day. So you can sleep the night before and be relaxed. The other thing is so what I want you to do now is I want you to make a list of who you're going to invite, and then I want you to send out your invitation. And then I would suggest the next thing for you to do is to go ahead and organize every person that's coming. Ask for RSVP by a specific date. If you don't get it, make sure that you're following up, and then you know how many people you're going to deal with. Truth of the matter is, I do dinners 200 people at the church with 4 people that are cooking and 4 people serving. We serve 2. You can pull that off, or you may be having 40. A lot of times I have around 40 for the holidays. Even if you have 40 people, that's a walk in the park to 200. But for some people, 7 is a stress. And so even if it's a 10-person dinner or 7 people that you're having over, this works no matter what, no matter how many people that you're planning for. You've just got to have a way to plan your party. So go ahead and get started, make your list, go ahead and send that out, and we'll go ahead and go through the making of the list so that you won't be stressed out in our next video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time.